Health and Wellness Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton has announced that travel restrictions will be imposed on 4 other countries which have cases of the coronavirus. Dr. Tufton called a media briefing Thursday morning to provide an update on Jamaica's response to the threat of the virus. Travel restrictions will now be placed on Italy, South Korea, Singapore, and Iran. Dr. Tufton said the decision to place the restrictions was based on risk assessment of the coronavirus in these countries. The government is also reviewing the situation in Japan to determine if travel restrictions should be placed on that country. The Wholeness Administration last month issued a travel advisory for persons traveling to and from China, where the virus originated. Globally, more than 80,000 people in about 40 countries have been infected with the new coronavirus, which emerged in December. In an interview with Radio Jamaica News, Dr. Tufton said the Health Ministry is closely monitoring the global spread of the virus. He said additional measures will be implemented to prevent it from spreading to Jamaica.
We have been on a daily basis monitoring the spread of the virus and observing the advisories coming out of countries or the multilateral partners, the WHO and others, as well as assessing our own capacity here. And the reality is that the virus is a pandemic. It is spreading across the world, and it's no longer about cases imported from China. It is now about persons being contracted within respective countries. That is a cause for concern for us because it means we will now have to take a closer look at those countries that are being affected, and we may have to elevate travel advisory to include some of those countries. So it's something we're looking at now. We're having a discussion on it, and you'll hear some better particulars in the days ahead.
Outside China, Iran, South Korea, and Italy have reported the largest number of cases, causing concern that the coronavirus could be becoming a pandemic. Meanwhile, the number of coronavirus cases in Italy has risen to 400, amid international efforts to contain the spread of the deadly outbreak. The rise in Italy, the main focus of infection in Europe, represents a 25% surge in 24 hours. Several European countries announced new cases traced to Italy. On Wednesday, the World Health Organization said for the first time the coronavirus is spreading faster outside China, where it originated. In the meantime, the health minister says more quarantine centers have been identified. However, he remains cautious about identifying the locations following the controversy which erupted when the St. Joseph's Hospital was chosen.
We have identified a few more locations and have made provisions and are in some cases making provisions to retrofit where necessary those facilities. So right now we are good, but again we are watching the situation almost on a daily basis, and given the pace of spread across continents and countries in the world, we have to now model what could be a requirement if necessary, and that may mean finding more locations.
Michael Sharp, Frontline News.